watching Carlyle's Picks. So in 2012, Kawasaki debuted the new Ninja ZX-6R, which kind of went away for a while because of race requirements. The idea of having a 600 class bike which meets the race requirements and then a ZX-6R for retail wasn't really the most efficient financial manner to do things. So they got rid of the ZX-6R, so they had just one single 600 bike that they could race and they could sell to retail. And in 2013, here's the latest edition. And I just want to go over the basic features on the bike. So a couple of things. The introduction of ABS systems on the motorcycle, as well as traction control and power modes. You got 2 power modes, and you have 3 traction control modes available on this motorcycle. Here's how you actually toggle the power modes, which there's only 2 of them. You got a higher mode and low mode. And then you also have your 3 traction control modes. It's called the KTRC. That's how you can toggle it here as well. High mode, giving you full power. Low mode, no change in low RPMs, but at high RPMs, your power is limited to 80% of maximum. You also got 3 traction control modes. In mode 1, you're getting full power available to you. In mode 3, you're getting basically a anti-slip priority. So this is for slippery conditions. This is where the computer is focused on not letting the wheel slip at all. Mode 2, right in the middle. Or you can turn off traction control modes completely. And traction control modes actually have the ability to predict wheel spin ahead of time. So it's actually looking at characteristics of how the motorcycle is handling to detect the possibility of wheel spin, and then it's going to retard the throttle ahead of time or right in time when it needs to basically prevent you from losing control of the motorcycle, making it a much more safer motorcycle. You got the show a separate function fork. It's a big piston fork, much more efficient. It's lightweight and adjustable. This is a one-piece monoblock radial mount Nissan front brake calipers. A much more efficient braking system, giving you much more control, much smoother, much more efficient. It's 310 millimeters, 4-piston in front, and in the rear you got a single piston, 220 millimeter. Pedal-style rotors. You got a new slipper clutch. The suspension has been modified. The frame has been modified and tweaked. The frame is actually a new lightweight twin spar aluminum frame. They've got a steeper 23.5 degree rake on this. New steering stem seals, making it easier to turn, much more flickable. It's also got a longer stroke. So they changed the bore and stroke on this, a longer stroke, and the idea is giving you more low-end power, more mid-range power. The older ZX-6 had a lot of problems with low power performance, not much power down low, plenty of power up high. This bike is giving you more power throughout the rev range, in particular low and mid-range. And that's a result of changing the bore and stroke, and also changing the compression ratio, which on this bike is 12.9 to 1. You got the digital fuel injection. You've got the revised intake and exhaust ports. The intake ports are wider now. The passages to the valves actually split earlier on this. The exhaust ports are wider near the exhaust valves. You've got new pistons. It's got a larger air box, which is giving you increased peak performance, peak power. Longer single-bore intake funnels, giving you more low to mid-range power. Got a new shorter first gear. Stronger alloy, so it's much more durable. They've got new projector beam headlights. The weight on this, curb weight on this motorcycle is 423.4 pounds. The seat height is 32.7. The fuel capacity, 4.5 gallons, same as a Ninja 300. And you've got the standard 12-month warranty coming with it. The overall length is 82.1. The wheelbase is 54.9, which is 1.5 inches longer than the Ninja 300. The tires are 120/70 ZR17s in the front, as opposed to 110 on the Ninja 300. 180/55 ZR17s in the rear, as opposed to 140 on the Ninja 300. A little thing I wanted to note, the weight on this motorcycle is only 423.4 pounds, which is only 40 pounds more than the Ninja 300. Not bad. Only 40 pounds more than the Ninja 300, which is not bad at all. Now, you may look at it and say, oh, it's just 40 pounds, that's not much. But you got to think about this. Imagine riding your motorcycle just as is. Now, imagine riding your motorcycle with a 40-pound backpack, and tell me that's not going to be a big difference in terms of how the bike handles and how you feel on your motorcycle. So I agree. Thank you. watching Carlyle's Picks.